Hello everybody, and welcome to
Comic Gamer Movie Show.
And today we will be bringing you our review of
Man and The Wasp.
Now, for those of you who don't know,
It's spoiler free.
spoiler free.
Just came out yesterday.
Thanos. No, I'm just kidding.
He's not in the movie. Don't lie to you.
No, I'm kidding. That was a complete joke. But okay, so
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he's dying.
I'm sorry, bad cough.
More subscribers, please.
Aw. Anyway, but so we're gonna be bringing you our review of Man and The Wasp. So let's start off real quick. This is a spoiler-free review. So let's start off with the creme de la creme, the plot of the movie and where it is in the MCU.
The movie takes place maybe a month, 2 years after. No, it takes place after Civil War, but not before Infinity War.
It takes place a while after Civil War.
It takes place.
I think they said 2-year house arrest.
No, 2 years.
Like, 2 year house arrest.
It takes place 2 years after Civil War. Scott is on house arrest because he took a deal so that he can stay with his family. You know.
Yeah, he's on house arrest because he helped Captain America out in in Civil War, and he hasn't been Ant-Man in a while.
2 years.
Yeah, hasn't been Ant-Man in like 2 years. He hasn't had contact with Hope or Hank at all. Which I find they Hope and Hank. A hopeful Hank. Anyway, but so the movie starts off pretty innocently enough. You know, Scott's in house arrest trying to entertain his kid. And that's really where it starts. The plot is that there's a new villain that Ant-Man and the Wasp and Hank have to deal with, but they're also trying to find a way to save their mother.
Yeah, turns out
to save Janet Van Dyne.
If you recall, if you first watched the first Ant-Man, it was a big deal that Scott doesn't go subatomic.
Yeah.
And it's brought up that the original Wasp, Janet Van Dyne,
had to
went subatomic to stop the bomb. We actually get to see that scene again, but more perspective on it, close up, and they added context to it. And you see her go subatomic, and she gets stuck. But if you remember in the first one, Scott had to go subatomic, but he found a way back.
Yeah.
Which proved to Hank that you can go that small
and come back.
So Hank and Janet, I love that they didn't make it they just created this damn machine and shit in a fucking year.
No, it took
they've
a
been
while.
working on this since 2000 and I'd say 14.
Yeah.
Because the original Ant-Man, 15. The original Ant-Man came out in 2015, and they immediately started working on it then. So they've been working on this project for about
2.5 years at least.
At least 2.5 years. So they've been working on this project, and Scott has a vision. He sees. Well, this isn't very spoilery. It's just a vision. I mean, we know he's gonna help him out. So as his vision, he sees Janet, and now the clock is on for Scott to help them find Janet
while trying to keep out of jail.
They do a lot
of. There's a lot of tension in this movie. They build up a lot of tension.
There's 3 things going on. No, well, 4. 1, Scott's on house arrest, so he's trying to not get caught, because if he gets caught, then he's sent to jail. 2, they're trying to save his
trying to save the mom. Well, no, 5, because they got to get away from the FBI.
Ghost is in the background trying to get the device for her own personal reasons. Then you got this other guy played called damn it, I already forgot his name, played by Walter Goggins. I know the actor. The actor name's Walter Goggins. I know him because he was in Justified. It's a pretty good show, Justified.
That's a good show. Yeah.
And he played the guy, and he played the bad guy in Justified. He's like some scummy little criminal who's trying to get his hands on this technology for profit. And then you got Luis and his crew, who, by the way, who are in dire straits because they started a new company called Ex-Cons, where they protect things. They used to break into places. They're security. Yeah,
they work. Ironically, they work security.
But they're not getting a lot of business. They're going
bankrupt.
And they're trying to do their best to keep afloat. But Scott's off doing his own thing.
And Scott's one of the big guys in the company.
So there's 5 things going on. And it's all connected to the same kind of things. And it all comes together in the end to make a fun, enjoyable movie.
Yeah, with a lot of jokes.
With a lot of jokes. And
a lot of serious moments.
And I'd say about 95% of them hits. There's occasional joke that doesn't hit. But when you're doing a comedy with a lot of jokes, it's just how it is. There's some great action sequences. I think the action in this is better than the action in the first one.
By far.
Because the stuff with the Wasp is awesome. With her, because it's clear that it was the first movie they pretty much made it known that she can use this suit better than you. Because she's been using it since she was a kid. She knows how to work this thing better than you. And in this, they show, yes, she is a badass, but together as a unit.
They're pretty kick-ass. Excuse me. Yeah, so basically, Scott Lang, a.k.a. What's the guy's name?
Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Scott Lang?
No, it's the actor's name.
Oh, Paul Rudd.
Yeah, Paul Rudd. I think he, again, nails it as fucking Scott.
Paul Rudd's great as these everyman. And the relationship between him and his daughter is amazing.
It's adorable.
His daughter is the best.
We don't know the actress's name for the girl, but
she's the best daughter I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's loyalty right there.
She is loyal. She will stick up for him. She will support him through anything. There's a hilarious scene I won't spoil where everyone else is like messed up and she is not, and it's like, that's a caring daughter right there, you know.
Yeah, the mom and her boyfriend is still the same. They're actually funnier this time around because the way they act towards Scott and towards the FBI is pretty funny.
It's this funny thing because I've been thinking to myself, like, in most movies, because like this is one of the compliments to get to the original Ant-Man. When you gotta admit, when you saw the cop husband, you thought he's gonna be an asshole.
Oh yeah,
She's gonna end up, but it turns out that he's just feeling some kind of way. It's like, how would you feel if you married a woman whose ex-husband was an ex-con?
Yeah,
was ex-convict. You know, you'd probably be a little too. But as it turns out, he was just worried about them.
Yeah,
and as it turns out, they were mature about this.
Yeah.
I don't know many people who could be that mature about how this relationship went. He still
they hug.
They hug.
They hug. It's crazy.
Like, they have a little family, a little net family.
A weird family. It's like she's got one mom and two dads.
Yeah, it's like she got one mom and two dads.
Now,
and they're cool with it.
And they're cool with it, which is weird.
They're comfortable with each other. They talk to each other about these things.
Like I said, most shows and movies would have done the complete opposite.
That is so mature. Honestly, it was mature on a level. I'm like, I don't know if I could be so chummy with my ex-wife, when my ex-wife is husband, and just be cool with him like that. Yeah. I could be, I could keep the peace, but I don't know if I could be just chum with the guy.
You want to go bowling?
but he is.
He is, and that's really incredible. And he's also he's a really fun dad. And
he's a fun dad.
Like he goes to lengths to entertain his daughter. Like he goes to lengths. Yeah. He goes to lengths. I don't know if
is this a minor spoiler about the chick?
It's oh yeah. Well, no, it's good. So basically, one of the little things he tried to do to entertain her was card tricks.
He learned, and there was a running close personal like.
Yeah. So basically, it's a running joke that like, wait, how'd you do that?
The whole doing all these card tricks and like. What?
Basically, he does the whole coughing up cards thing.
Yeah.
It was just like, he's a fun dad, and he just wants what's best for his daughter. Mm-hmm. But he also does want, and they do. Now, this isn't really a spoiler either. He also does want a relationship with Hope.
He wants another one because because he ruined it.
Because he believed he ruined it and he wants it back.
He wants
to fix it.
I mean, the first thing, she gave him that look. Oh, man. When he first saw her, when she had the long hair down, when he woke up, I was like, dude, she's giving him that look of a girl you pissed off.
Yeah.
It's like when
cold shoulder.
She's giving him that look like,
what's that old saying, Sean? Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
She's giving him that look like, motherfucker, you sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, pretty much. No, but he's doing it honestly. He's not being like, I want to eat in your pants. Like, no, he's trying to fix it.
I mean, he said he's like, I messed up. I love his stuff about Cap. Short for Captain America. We're kind of friends, I think, maybe. Let's just go with
There's a lot of really funny jokes. There's a lot. This one was in the trailer when one of my trailers for the movie. Where he's like half the size, like a kid size, and he's like, "Oh, if only Cap could see you now." And it's just like he's just like, "Oh, please
that just escalates. It gets funnier and funnier the longer it's going on."
Wait, the plot of this, in my opinion, was much better than the first one.
Mm-hmm. Villain was much better.
Much better than Cross. I think Cross was shit, in my opinion. But this one, what was Eve? Well, we could say her name Eve. Her name was Eva, and she was incredible. I thought
she had a noble reason.
She had a really, really good reason to do why she did. I'm not gonna say what she did, but she had a good reason. She had a reason.
It wasn't really her fault. Mm-mm. It's not her fault.
All she's trying to do is do what she's doing
what she has to do.
She's doing what she has to do, and it's for a reason you get. It's like basically. If you were in her shoes, what would you do, basically?
Another thing, too, in this movie is they play with that whole size a lot more now.
They use that thing. They use these size, the whole shrinking and growing to such a weird advantage.
They've gotten so good at this. They're shrinking cars. They got cars in this little Hot Wheels set. Like,
they're actual cars. This little Hot Wheels case. And I'm just like, those are actual cars. They shrunk a building the size of a box.
Literally, they shrunk the building. Like, because I remember some other reviewer was like, the MacGuffin, a.k.a. the thing, MacGuffin means it's the thing that people are coming after, was literally this small. They were carrying a building around, man.
An actual building.
At one point, Ant-Man got big enough to touch the bottom of the... Wait, well, I guess that was a river? Was it a lake? Or...
The Pacific Ocean, the Bay.
San
Francisco Bay.
He's got that massive that his body was over top of that.
Yeah,
so like
he was pretty big.
They play with size in hilarious ways and fun ways and creative ways, especially that one scene at the end where he was just like...
Yeah, there's a lot of jokes that hit. The only real thing, like I said, it doesn't... The one thing about this movie I really didn't like was the fact there was a lot of moments, I'm not going to say what they were, but there was a lot of moments in this movie where they were serious. It was almost every time they did that. Every time they were serious, they always had a joke right afterwards. That was every time they did that. It wasn't like, they had one scene that was like that, and then two more were serious, then it went back to that. No, it was every scene had a joke afterwards, and that kind of derailed it.
Well, in that way, it was a little Thor Ragnarok-y.
Yeah, very much so.
But Thor Ragnarok and this are just embedded in the same bloodline. Like the thing is, I wasn't minded because Black Panther is super serious. Infinity War, it had jokes and it was fun at the beginning, but it got really super serious. Mm-hmm. So we're coming off of two super serious, like, dire Marvel movies.
True.
So I guess they were like, let's balance this out and have some fun. Before
I know, and that's understandable.
Super, super serious.
And that's really understandable. Really though, like this, I mean, like.
But I do see some reviews, and like some people, I'm like, I don't know, like people are comparing it like they're like, it's a good movie, but like comparing it to like other movies, like I'm like, yeah, you coming off of certain other movies, man. Like this movie was just supposed to be a good time.
Yeah, this movie was supposed to be a good time.
What it was supposed to.
Yeah, I think people. No, you know what? No, people are spoiled now because they had all these good movies up to this, and this one didn't really hit that mark like them did, and they were like, "What the fuck happened?" Boy?
I know it's like this weird thing where like it's a great because like everyone says it was a good movie, but I'm like, what the fuck did you think it was gonna be? What did you think it was gonna be?
I mean, like I said, I did not have high expectations.
Because, like, it's an Ant-Man movie.
No, that's the thing. I mean, my expectations for this one were nowhere near what I thought that Infinity War would be.
No!
I had higher expectations.
It feels like some people have these expectations, like Black Panther and Infinity War. Like, I'm like, whoa.
No.
Dude.
Well, I mean, you know what this is. This is, this is the Rogue Wave effect, where, you get higher and higher and higher, and Infinity War is at the peak, and then you drop down again. It's just like, now people want something better than Infinity War now.
But it's like, no, Marvel intentionally made this movie lower budget. It's a lower budget movie. This is a movie that's supposed to make around maybe $90 million.
Well, more than that. $900 million.
No. Well, overall, maybe about 700 to 800 million. But opening weekend, this movie was been making about like 900 million because it's like the movie is probably about like maybe 200 mil. Maybe. This is one of Marvel's lower budgeted movies. This is supposed to be a smaller series,
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
And for the most part, it's really self-contained. And I've heard a bunch of complaints about that. They're like, well, why isn't it building into Infinity War more? I'm like, well, it's supposed to be a smaller, self-contained
movie.
I'm like, what do you guys want? Because I've heard people complain like, oh, it's too connected, and maybe you should make more standalones. And now they made a standalone, and now you're mad at that too.
I know. No. I mean, the people who want the standalone are happy, but the people who didn't want the standalone are not happy. You can't please everyone. This is a situation where you cannot please everyone.
Because I've seen a lot of people's complaints. I'm just like, well,
I've seen a lot of people's complaints too.
What would you expect?
Well, no. Well, see, that's the whole thing. I mean, when you get Infinity War, now people want something better than that. That's the thing. They think that it's going to keep going up, and I'm just like, when Ant-Man comes, and all of a sudden, here's Infinity War, and all of a sudden Ant-Man's like down there. It's like, people are confused about that.
It's like, I feel like if this movie came out maybe 3 years ago, it'd have been woo!
Yeah.
But since it came out after the wake of Black Panther, and Infinity War, it's like everyone's just like, oh. It's like, come on, man. This is a great time at the movie theater.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
It's not the best Marvel. Is it on the top of the tadpoles? No. But I wouldn't put well, there's a couple movies I put up there. But I don't know, but at this point, Marvel,
this isn't Infinity War.
They've been around too long.
Yeah.
There are movies that aren't going to be
up there
at the top. I can still go and enjoy it and not criticize it just because it's not as fantastic as all these other great movies.
But it wasn't made to be fantastic.
Yeah, it wasn't made to be.
It wasn't made to be Infinity War.
It was made to be a fun time at the movie theaters. Bring your kids out, have fun, have a blast, kind of relax after seeing Infinity War because the last Marvel movie you saw, everyone died. So it's like relax, kick back, have a good time. We'll get back to you.
And that's what I think they were trying to do. Like I said, this was this movie was more gravitated towards kids in a lot of different ways.
It was more gravitated because it was supposed to reassure. Because I'll tell you what, Infinity War damn sure wasn't gravitated
towards children. Oh no. Anyway, I think we give our scores now. I give Ant-Man and the Wasp 8.5.
I also give Ant-Man and the Wasp an 8.5.
The only thing that brings down the score by just a bit is it didn't have the initial shock factor of Ant-Man 1, and just the overuse of taking serious moments into joke moments.
I'll say that the reason I didn't put it quite as over Ant-Man 1, the shock value. But that's it. The shock value is one thing that really drops it a point, and the
not even that.
A couple of jokes,
half a point because
half a point, and a couple of jokes don't hit. But this could be higher, but like it could have been made more important. But I got the feeling that the third Ant-Man will be made more important because like it could like I said, it could have been made more important to the MCU. Could have been like a bigger deal. And then maybe the stakes would have been raised a little higher, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
I thought it was
a nice
fun
standalone movie.
This movie wasn't built to like be Infinity War 2.0. It wasn't made to be the prequel of Infinity War. Really it was supposed to be Sandman.
I really think people are taking Marvel for granted. Like this is, and I know I'm the MCU guy, so I mean, yeah, you know, crucify me in the comment section. I think people started to take it for granted. Like unless like Marvel's got to the stage where it's like unless they like I'm like, and I didn't realize it until this came out. I'm like apparently they have to make fucking mega movies. Otherwise, it's like, well, why would I even be watching this movie? But because it's a fun comic book movie that has a lot of good comedy and a lot of good characters and has a good time watching it. Mm-hmm. Like, damn, when did it become something else?
Like I said, we've been spoiled, man. Marvel has spoiled us.
I'm like, I know Marvel's like, shit, man. We keep giving you good cat, man. Come on. We just gave you the cake. We're just giving you something else.
Now we're just giving you, instead of a cake, we're giving you a pie now. Try this.
Oh, man.
I don't want the pie, Mom.
It is like, it just makes me laugh when I look at some of those comments.
But anyway, guys, what did you think of Ant-Man and the Wasp? If you've seen it, down in the comment section below, we'd love to see your feedback. And thank you for joining us on
the Comic Gamer Movie Show.
And please remember, like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of us in the future. And we shall see you
on the next one.
Goodbye.